Back, y'all. Yeah, back. I don't know what I did, but I am going to go back out there. And then let me tell y'all, I was trying to join the stream. I don't have anything on this thing. I was trying to join the stream, but I couldn't because I was live on YouTube and not on Restream. So I was like, oh, let me get in here now. I'm in the house chilling. I cooked breakfast. I think my husband sleep or half sleep. So I said, well, let me get on here and talk for a little while. And I was like, oh, I can't because it's YouTube. So what's up, y'all? Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Y'all been hanging in there for the last few hours, but I'm going to go out here and fix this thing because I got it out there. I just need to go fix it so y'all can see. And I want to change it so you can see her more so than me, right? So y'all give me a second. I'm gonna run outside, see if I can fix this camera so y'all can have a good view again. And I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all. Let me see if I. What is this thing saying? What is this thing talking about? So now I need to figure out because I done turned the whole camera on. Oh, I got it on that piece. Let's go back this way. There we go. I think. No. Where is the well, I don't know what you're doing, but it's none of my business. Whatever it is. Hmm. Need the cameraman to come out here and fix this. Is that good, Lala? I think that's as good as we gonna get. Ooh, yeah. I think I get it. I think I get it. So I don't know if y'all ever tried Restream. Restream, whew, is crazy from your phone. Mama looks tired. Yeah, she looked tired. She doing good though. You know, that's what I love about rabbits. They do their thing. She do have a fan on her because it is getting hot. So you definitely want to keep her cool, and you got to be careful that she don't overheat the babies once she have them. So I'll go back out there and I need to adjust the camera again. But I'll once she have them, I'll make sure she not putting too much fur in there. Most of the time, they pretty good about not um giving them too much fur to overheat. So I'm always I'm the worst animal mom. I'm always checking to make sure everything is good. But the rabbits are pretty good at making sure the babies are warm enough, not too warm, fed, comfortable, whatever they need. So, but I'm that person one that's gonna check behind her and make sure. So let me go back. What's up, Indiana Backyard Gardener? I hope you had a great live last night. Cassandra, Dominique. I'm gonna go back and speak to some people. Moon over Miami. Shortcake. It's a lovely rainy day. Really? It ain't raining here. Cena Renee, you ain't missed nothing yet. She's still doing the same old same. And then I wasn't thinking of charging my phone on it with the phone on the charger. I just went on about my business, and I was like, oh, I think my phone died. We haven't had rain in forever. I think it rained while we were in West Palm last week, but we haven't had rain in forever. Y'all, let me tell you, we need rain. Like, the plants rather have um rainwater than tap water, but okay, I'm gonna go out there and fix it. Best yet, she telling me to zoom out, smash that like button. Yeah, she chilling. She one time mama. She like, yeah, if y'all get out my face, not today, not today. Psalm 146 is gonna be crazy because when she get ready to have them, she just gonna spit them suckers out and eat, drink her some water, and shit. Crazy. It happened so fast. Let's see. I had a troll. It was crazy. Hacking accounts and posing as subscribers in the chat. Wow, that's crazy. Let me tell you, one time Grace and Fire was hacked. Oh man, somebody from Buckingham again. G Mama Grows again. So one time before that, the scammers and the hackers were crazy. I mean, they were crazy. And like if you time them out or block them, they will come back 10 times harder. It was crazy one time, like a few months ago. I mean, because we've only been on here for 9 months. So we haven't been through a whole lot on YouTube, but we've been through some things. So lately we haven't, we've been blessed with none of that, none of those issues. But I've been seeing it a whole lot. Now, when we post videos in our comments, we get those spammers and hackers, but I usually go through and delete them all if YouTube doesn't automatically have them. But ooh, it can be so, it's worrisome, having to deal with them and try to keep them out of your chat. It's worrisome, even when you have um moderators. It can be rough sometimes. She told me how she did it. She said she used the encryption and it allows them into people's Google account for 3 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. Mm, mm, mm. Always something, right? I mean, always something. Yeah, Gmo grows. That's it's crazy. Like all we want to do is enjoy each other company, help each other, entertain and have fun on here. And then you have silly stuff like that. But don't give up. People understand. We know things happen, and always find it's always a way to get through. It can be bad sometimes, and it can it can be a huge turnoff when it's like that. She had two people in the chat. Wow, crazy. When we first started YouTube, like in the first 3 or 4 months, we lost about close to 1,000 subscribers. I think it was more like 817 or 800 and something subscribers. It was crazy. Kicking around throws. Yeah, it was crazy. But oh my God, at first my husband it would drive him crazy. How do you know it was a she? I'm sure it had a female name, so you never know who these hackers are. They can have a female name, they can have a male name. So that's why we so careful when we drop the link. We used to drop the link all the time, just for people to come up and talk. Yes, can put settings to keep words out of chat and comments. That keep happening to my Facebook account too. Kept getting hacked, and they were posting that they got me banned. So I finally just didn't bother with it no more. So yeah, I know my sister-in-law goes through that a lot on Facebook. She always in Facebook jail. Told me what her real name was, maybe. Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. It's crazy what people take time to do. This is such a peaceful community, but the devil is always busy. So, but it's crazy, and yeah, it's happening everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I can't imagine like TikTok. I can't imagine going live on TikTok because the chat moves so fast. Facebook, the hackers, is the worst. Yeah, I hadn't been on Facebook in some years, and now Facebook is mainly for Black Tropical and SoilFamily. So I don't really post over there or do much over there. My lives do go over there though, but those hackers, it get on your nerves because it'll say you just post something that you might post 3 years ago, and all it was a hacker reposting something or something silly. And if you tell YouTube to review it or something, it'll just say, "Oh, you know, well, it is against community standards and blah blah this. So basically, you cannot do things for 30 days." Well, ain't me. Y'all know it's hackers out here. Yeah, TikTok has a lot of scammers. She apologized and left. They act like they get paid to do it. They do. But the sad part, let me tell y'all, the scariest part to me is the hackers that are real people. I know the hackers are real people, but people that's in our community that that are here to scam people and take from them whatever they can take. That's what's scary to me. Because they will form a real relationship or real friendship with you, and the whole time they up to no good. So you just definitely got to be careful out here in these social media streets because it can be life changing when you think somebody is your friend or somebody got your best interest at heart, and then they turn around and bite you in the butt, and all you did was try to help them or be grateful to everybody. There's always somebody out there portraying to be somebody else. She said it was just a prank to be funny. I was like, well, it's not funny, and I don't appreciate that. You come to me, everyone uncomfortable. Yep, that's what it is. That's crazy. Here come Thomas again. The ports must be busy. But yeah, just I always tell people, just don't give up because when you give up, you letting the devil win. So, and that's what he wants. But don't give up because sometimes these hackers are real people that we communicate with every day. People that we see on their channel doing things, and they have learned how to hack the system, get in here and fool with people. So jealousy and envy is a mug, and they will do anything to come back and try to turn your life upside down. So definitely be careful, but don't give up. It seems to be an all-out campaign to silence voices and disrupt the income. Always something, always something, but the strong will survive. So just know it's a whole community out here fighting people. When I see hackers or scammers, what I do is I report them even in the chat. I'll just report it. I might not even be a moderator, but if somebody come in saying something or acting weird, report it because it helped not only you, but it helped the content creator too. But other content creators too, because they'll go from one chat to the next. Like people can be in 5, 6 chats, 10 chats at one time. So report them over and over again. The new hacker is calling you that a package has been seized by the Border Patrol in your name. Yeah, Border Patrol can have it. So I know we get phone calls sometime and it say scam detected or scam detection or something. Woo, I think they finally gave up with Nigerian prince scam. Let me tell you, and that your car warranty scam, did it happen yet? Not yet. Al smoking, not yet. She just chilling. I gotta go out there and fix the camera, but not yet. That's funny. If your package was seized, there's nothing you can do about it. Exactly. Exactly. Like, yeah. When my phone ring, if I don't have the number saved in my phone, I don't answer it. You know, they just gotta leave a message. And most of the time I look for somebody to text me. If they call and it's somebody I may know, they'll text me and say, "Hey, this is such and such," and I'll call them right back as soon as I can. But if you don't leave, I don't check voice messages. But so often, I just learned how to check my voicemail. But once I check it and I'm like, oh, okay. But I try to save all my numbers. That way I know that this is somebody I can talk to or want to talk to. It's always something. Your car warranty expired. For some type of Chevrolet Impala like that you ain't never had a day in life. No, the car warranty scam is now coming through the mail. And the sell your house thing. They always want you to sell your house. Crazy. Always something. Let me move this camera up some. She keep so y'all see she get her exercise by pushing this board over here that she keep pushing around on the other side of her cage. I'm gonna go out there and move her camera up. That way we're not looking at the bottom of the box. But hold on a second. What do you want? I can't tell how this thing looks from here. My husband is knocked out. What did I miss? Nothing. You didn't miss anything, Dorsha. Not yet. I just went out there and moved the camera up some so we could see inside the box just in case you go in there. But let's talk about livestock. I know some of y'all raise chickens. Hey, triple threat again. um, See you next time. Going back to work now. So let's talk about livestock. I turned my camera off, y'all, because I just been outside working in the yard all morning. Woo! I don't like to wear socks and shoes, but I have to when I'm out in the yard because I'm scared of bugs. I don't want nothing crawling on me. So that make me get hot quick because I don't like my feet covered up. Anyhow, let's talk about livestock. I know some of y'all raise rabbits for pets. I know G Mama Rose got a rabbit. I don't know who else. I know G Mama Rose got a rabbit. I know some of y'all may have chicken. This thing. Some of y'all may have chickens for eggs. I know Best Yet is thinking about getting meat birds. So let me tell y'all how I feel about meat birds, rabbits, well, and I can't talk about pigs yet, but y'all gonna hear a whole lot about them starting next week, week after. Let me get them home first. We had chickens. We've had chickens now for 2 years, a little bit over 2 years. I got chickens because they were cute. And I was like, I want to raise some chickens. So what happened was I brought my friend home right before the lockdown because I didn't want her in a nursing home and they would not let us come and visit. Knowing, hey, Kettle Kitchen, knowing it was no way I could talk to her, you know, even though she wouldn't be able to talk to me. So I'd rather bring her home, keep her safe, and I knew what was going on. Itty bitty Homestead Committee. What's up, Soil Sister? So brought her home. Um, she passed away about a year after all the mess started. Just old age, 108. She died on her 108th birthday. So it made me feel good. I wasn't sad that she left us, even though I knew I would miss her because she became my husband and I 24/7. She was our 24/7. Everything revolved around her when we brought her home. But I always felt like whatever Sandy wants, Sandy can have. At 108, 107, I mean, when she was 103 or 4, I always told the sitters when she was in a nursing home, I would tell the sitters, if she wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and she want ice cream, guess what? Give her ice cream. She loved yogurt, very simple. A banana. She was very simple. So I said, anything she wants, she has lived long enough to where she deserves anything she wants. She want to sit up all night, sleep all day, sleep all night and all day. Exactly what she wants. Do not give her a hard time about anything. If she don't want to get up, if she want to stay up, let her do. It's okay. So, and that's how we carried it with her. When we came here, same way. Whatever she wanted, when she wanted it, we gave it to her. I changed her diet a little bit just because she did have dementia and she was 107, and I worried about her forgetting to chew good and just swallow food. She loved to eat, so I would give her soft foods only. But she lived a great life. I mean, when I say great, she was still flirting with my husband, still dancing, playing with the dog, whatever. She got her nail. I did her nails every week. We sit on the porch and she would laugh and joke about things she see out in the yard, like she lived a full life. So when she passed away, you know, I knew she was gonna pass away. The day before her birthday, she stopped eating, stopped drinking, and she used the bathroom on herself. That right there let me know something is not right, but it's okay because this is life, and life is supposed to be just this beautiful. So I didn't want her to be in a room. This is her bedroom that I'm in right now, and this is where she spent her last hours of life. In her bed, comfortable. She would just watch me move around and she wouldn't talk to me or anything. When I say the most peaceful death I have ever seen, it was absolutely amazing. Nobody disturbed her at all. So finally, about 2 o'clock in the morning, she passed away. And I told her, I said, it's okay. Whatever you need to do, I'm okay. Everybody is okay. She called my husband Parky. She called me Queenie. So we told her, it's okay. whatever you need to do, we understand. And she passed away. So after that, it was like, okay, in my mind, I was saying, I'm okay. She was 108. I was able to tell her happy 108th birthday. That made me feel good. I gave her safety and security and love the last few years of her life. She had awesome friends and family. So, I was pretty proud of myself and my husband and what we did for her. But mentally, my mind was like, what am I going to do with myself now? I'm not, I couldn't go work in the hospital because I broke my back. So she lived through a lot of things. This was pandemic, big pandemic number two. I think the first one was in 1917, I think. Yeah, she lived through a lot of things. And she owns, so I'm going to tell y'all who she is. Her name is Eleanor West. She owns Ossabaw Island here in Georgia. You can look her up online. Absolutely amazing. We brought her off the island so that we could keep an eye on her better because she was still walking at 102, 103 and falling and hurting herself. And it was just too much getting people back and forth to the island to take care of her, keeping caregivers out there for 2, 3 days, and then swapping out. It was a lot. So bringing her in was safer. Plus, if she got sick or hurt on the island, you had to medevac her and get her anybody in or out. So yeah, yeah. So bringing her inland was safe for her, but she did not like it. And she wanted to be on her island. So what made me feel great about bringing her home is we only have 1 acre, which is a nice sized piece of land. And she thought she was back on her island when she came here. So she loved being here. This is her little Asaba. And my husband is Parky, which was one of her friends that took care of the island, which is, I think, about 29,000 acres of land, 2 beaches, one huge, beautiful house. I love going and spending time at her house, but whew, yes, a lot. She been through a lot, but she beautiful. Man, we would be at that nursing home at dinner, and we would fix her salad. She always wanted like a little fruit salad first, so I would fix her salad. And when you come back to the table, you give her a plate, and she would be like, "Well, where your plate? Where's your plate? Where you going, Lovey?" And I would say, "Oh, I already ate something or whatever." And she would just sit there, sit back in her chair with her arms crossed, waiting for you to eat. So we learned that, okay, let me just get a plate. And we had to explain this to the whole staff at the nursing home because she had private care. We had to explain to them that, okay, I need this plate because she will not eat unless she know that I'm eating too. She had that giving, caring heart that I'm not going to eat until you eat. I said, I know y'all have y'all thoughts about who Sandy is, but she want to make sure everybody is taken care of. So we would sit back, hey, Urban Gardener, any action yet? Not yet. Not yet. So, she was absolutely amazing. She would thank us all the time. And sometimes she would thank us and had so much energy. She would say, well, thank you, Lovey, for all that you've done for me, or thank you, Lovey, for this. And it's like, why is she telling me this today? But man, to be able to take care of somebody at that age, and so she was so peaceful. Most of the time you hear about people with dementia and they combative and mean, or none of that. None of that. I met her, so I used to take care of a doctor's. So let me go back a little bit. I broke my back some years ago when I worked at the hospital. I was a nurse at one of the hospitals here. I broke my back, so I came out of work. For that, I only did home health. So I met this doctor and I took care of his parents for until both of his parents passed away. Well, we moved the doctor's mom, to a nursing home so that when the dad, who was 101, he passed away when he was 101. We didn't want the mom to be lonely. So we moved her to a nursing home. Once the dad passed away, I became her best friend. So I was always at this nursing home, and this was before I met my husband. I lived at that nursing home with this lady all the time. So when we used to go and sit outside. I used to take her to the shopping center, and I met Sandy there. So, and it was just me helping, helping with her sometimes. But I think most people saw the attachment she had with me. So I don't know what it was, but yeah, we became real close. Every Thursday, I would take her downtown to see the horses, eat dinner, or we would just walk to the shopping center and eat dinner, or getting her nails done every week. I used to take her to the nail shop, get her nails done, or whatever I could do to get her out, because even at 104, 103, she still lived. She lived a complete life. She would wake up and ask you, love it, you got a bathroom I can use? Or if she was up and she wanted to go to bed, she would tell you, like, you got a bed I can lie down in? So I used to say all the time when I first started YouTube, like, you never stop living. I know a lot of people think, oh, I get old and blah blah this, but you never stop living. And Sandy taught me that in so many ways. By We brought her here, she was 107. She was still laughing and playing and having fun and doing what she do, living. So I always say, look, she keep looking in this camera like, I see y'all. I know y'all still here. But yeah, for that purpose. Her care for her knew you would too. Yes. She wouldn't talk like the last few months. She would talk to my husband a little bit, but she really wouldn't talk to anybody. So she would just sit in her chair. She would talk to me all day. If somebody came in and would say something to her, she would just sit there like she was asleep. We had one visitor that would come every weekend to visit her. We only allow one visitor because of, I wanted to make sure. I always said, if she caught this thing, the big C, it's my fault. It's our fault, because we have to bring it in here to her. She doesn't go anywhere. She go out in the yard. That was it. So I was bound and determined she was not gonna suffer with that alone, because y'all know so many people suffered alone with that. I I couldn't imagine, and I'm sorry for everybody that lost somebody doing that, and that they had to suffer alone. I can't imagine anybody having to go through that alone. Like, I was blessed to not have to work through that, because I don't know if I could deal or handle, or how I would handle seeing people go through that. That's why, I already have much respect for the nurses and doctors and techs, or what are they? I can't even think of the name. Here they call them techs, like CNAs and LPNs. So much respect for the medical field, police officers, firefighters. Not just because my husband was a police officer and I was a nurse, but just because I know how it is firsthand to be out there. But during that lockdown and all that mess, whew, man, it showed a different side of a lot of people, especially our first responders. So, and then our medical team, so to think about staying away from my family and seeing people going through this, and the family got to stay away, it would have drove me crazy. So bringing her home, essential personnel, yeah, grocery store, I mean, everybody. Hey, Miss Shirley, everybody. So, I think a lot of all the people that kept working, like my husband worked through the entire pandemic. We do have our own trucking company, so he blessed to be able to just get in our truck, drive a couple loads right here, and come on back home. But yeah, but yeah, it make you look at everything and think about everything in a whole new perspective. But to be able to bring Sandy home and take care of her made me sit down and say, oh, okay, I can figure out what to say. So, of course, soon as she passed away, I had so many offers because I have taken care of some pretty high profile people. So I had so many offers for jobs. But then to take care of Sandy, 107, and gave her so much life. Like the pictures are crazy that I have of us just out on town all the time, having fun, listening to live bands. So a lot of people see that and they say, "Oh, I want that for my mom or dad or my parents or whoever." I turned down every job. At first I knew I wasn't gonna do anything for me, but then I said, "Well, let me get some chickens. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just home cooking and cleaning. Let's get some chickens." My husband said, "You can take care of these chickens." We had banana plants. Um, Now I'm dressing but listening. Hey y'all, peekaboo. We had banana plant, dragon fruit, and not much other things. I retired from a hospital just before the pandemic. Like, yeah, Miss Shirley, what a blessing is that? Like, goodness gracious. But I think that's all we had: bananas and dragon fruit. And I got rabbits, and that was 2020. We had banana plants and dragon fruit in 19, I want to say 19, 18. But when I got the rabbits, we only had banana plants and dragon fruit. And that was about 2020. Lovey passed away in 2020. So, yeah, we got them after she passed. And then we went plant crazy. So it was like, so a little bit about Lovey. She loved plants and animals. She saved an entire island in Savannah, Georgia, Ossabaw. She only wanted the island to be. She didn't want it to be. Oh, I got so many words in my head. She didn't want people to build on her island, so it's no roads to the island. It is power and water out there, but it's not built up. She got a house there, two houses. It's like a little clubhouse there, a guest house, but they all little bitty houses, window units, just a basic little house, but they little cute houses. But then she got her 20,000 square foot home, um, stucco home, pink. It's huge. It sits out there on the island, and it's absolutely amazing. But then she got all of this natural wildlife. Donkeys are out there, alligators, pigs. That's what she loved. But I seen videos with horses and cows and chickens and monkeys, everything out there. So she loved animals. She loved plants. So my husband loved plants. He loved dogs. And then we got the chickens and fell in love. We started with 4 chickens. I think in 2 or 3 weeks we had a number of about 20 chickens. Yeah, about 2 weeks after we got the first four, we ended up with 20. That's weird, right? I got the camera right over her water. But after we got chickens, we tried meat birds. We were like, oh, let's raise our own meat birds. And this was before we started YouTube. We get the meat birds, fell in love with that. Yeah. So now we get meat birds twice a day. I mean, twice a year. Twice a year we get meat birds. And then we wanted to try a hand at rabbits, which we just got rabbits in, I think I want to say November. We were only into about 3 months when we finally got rabbits. I think that was November or something. So one night we had Itty Bitty Homestead Committee. She was in here a little while ago. The Itty Bitty Homestead Committee. She is the rabbit queen. She taught us everything we needed to know about rabbits. And of course, I watched a lot of other things, but Itty Bitty, she gave me her phone number. She said, anytime you need anything, call me. I needed her. Like when Sandy had her babies, yeah, I needed itty bitty. Like I was freaking out. I was on the phone with my husband. I was mad because he was at work, and then I got this rabbit spitting out babies everywhere. I'm freaked out. I called itty bitty. She was like, "It's okay, you got this." She told me what to do. Worked out. Did We did an interview with itty bitty a couple months ago, and she had Freedom Quail Farm at her house with her, and she was talking about quail. She came on and talked about quail. We ended up with quail. Like in 2 weeks, we had quail. I hatched the quail eggs. At first, I was like, I don't like quail. We lost so many quail, y'all. I think we had about 60, about 90 something quail eggs, and we ended up with 20 something, maybe 30 quail at the most. And I'm probably pushing it. Probably had 25 quail. We lost so many quail. I was like, I don't like raising quail. Too many quail died. It was driving me crazy. But now we got it. We know what to do with the quail, how to raise quail. We good to go. But they so tiny, so tiny. So then my husband and I kept saying the whole time, I want pigs, I want pigs. And he was like, nope, we can't have no pigs. We are not getting pigs. Stop thinking about pigs. Now he said, well, maybe we can raise pigs, meat for meat, because we only have to keep them at least 5 months. We can butcher the pigs out at 5 months. So at 7 months, we'll get the pigs at 2 months. We'll keep them for about 5 months. Butcher them out, 250 pounds or so. Done. I'm ready. I think I can honestly say this is the end of our livestock adventure. I think we will stop with the chickens, rabbit, quail, and pigs. I think. Yes. We are going to butcher the pigs ourselves. So, and I was saying earlier that what I love about it all is my rabbits. I know exactly how my rabbits are being treated. I know exactly what they eating and what they doing. So I know what I'm putting in my body. Same with the chicken, quail, even the pigs. We saw these pigs, these piglets, they call them bacon seeds. We saw these babies be born a couple of weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. We saw them when they were born over on Kinfolk Farm. And now we decided, okay, let's get some pigs. All of this on a acre, 1 acre. So we just built the pen for what can I say we or my husband just built the pen for the pigs this morning. Let me tell you how cheap this pen was. We didn't spend a lot of money. The most money we'll spend will be in the electric fence. I think it's about 10 by 12. I want to say 10 by 14 or 12 by 14 or something size pen. We'll have two pigs in there. Um, it will be cool out at butchering time. So at butchering time, I'm crazy. I told my husband, actually, we'll bring them in at butchering time, but we will butcher in January. It'll be cooler. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a window unit too. So because I want it super cold in here. The plan is to um, put them down one day, skin them, gut them, and put them on ice overnight, and the next day butcher them because we want them cold when we butcher them. So we plan to bring them inside. I say in the living room floor. Move everything, put plastic everywhere, and do it in the living room floor. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. And I know, let me tell y'all what a thing about homesteading, because I saw Indiana say, wow, that's a lot of work. Homesteading is a lot of work. Gardening can be a lot of work, but it's so many rewards to it. So a little bit about me and my husband. My husband is he is the in the living room. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. In the living room, we have a breezeway too, but the breezeway is a little narrow. We got space plants out there, but I want to make sure we got space because he got a couple people that want to come and help him. So we want to make sure, I want to make sure everybody got space. I definitely want to make sure it stay very cool and the guys can move around good. So, and got all the equipment that they need right there with them. So yeah, I'm thinking in the living room, we got hardwood floors. You know, our living room is pretty big, so we can just move everything to one side, do what we got to do. Guess what? In 24 or 48 hours, my living room will be back to normal, even though we'll always have the thought of butchering a pig in there. But yeah, or two. But I think it'll be exciting. So the thing about homesteading, which we've only been doing about 2 years now, a year and a half, the thing is, yes, filming, yes, you have to have a schedule. You know, I am blessed to be able to move at my own pace, but I still have a schedule. I'm usually up at 6 o'clock in the morning. My husband is up, he go to work. My husband pay the bills. I don't worry about the bills. I don't know what they look like. I don't care to know what they look like. I just say I want like the freeze right. I mean this harvest right freeze dryer. I want that. My husband will get it for me one day. I mean, he gonna get it. I just ain't sure when, but he will get it. They are expensive, but we looking at the benefits. What are the pluses? What are the minuses? So many pluses. So your freezer can only hold so much. Now our freezer's we just need to eat for the next 3 or 4 months and not buy anything because we have so much meat in the freezer. It is filled to the brim. So my husband brings home the check and I'm the accountant. Yeah. So my job is to cook, clean, wash clothes. I go and feed the animals. When I get up in the morning, I said I was gonna vlog one day with me, but I don't know if I can keep a camera on all day. I think it'll drive me crazy. I get up, I get myself together. I'll feed the dogs first, put them outside. I'll come in the kitchen, or I'll pull out something out of the freezer for dinner. I'll get that prep and ready, or whatever I'm doing for dinner. I do that after I feed the dogs, let them out. Once I'm finished prepping for dinner, I'm outside checking on the chickens, making sure everybody got water, food, rabbits, quail. Then I walk the entire yard. We have plants spread it out throughout our 1 acre, from the front, the side, and the back. So I walk and I check all of our plants, see what's going on. If anything need to be pollinated, what need to be watered, what do I need to trim? Maybe I need to harvest something or whatever. Sometimes. Hi, Dorsha. Have a good day. I just be doing stuff and then forget. Me too. I'm always forgetting. Always. I cannot imagine trying to vlog, but all day that's what I do. I come in the house, I clean, I'll go back out about noon or so and check and whatever. I fit YouTube in somewhere. I get on and I respond or I listen. The whole time I'm listening to somebody's live chat or videos. I put all my videos on a watch later list. So when I have time, that's when I'm listening to YouTube. I may be just hitting the thumbs up, but I'm listening to everybody. If I have a bell on for somebody, when they drop a video, I put it straight in the watch later um, playlist. Some videos I got to sit down and watch them. Some I can just move and listen to them, but I'm constantly moving. Some days my husband will say, "Won't you lay down and take a nap?" I can't. I can't. Like if I lay down for a few minutes, my brain don't stop, so I'm up baking cakes, brownies, pies, something, cooking, cleaning, mopping, sweeping. I just can't help it. And that is me all day. When my husband come home, he don't have to clean, cook, or anything. Sometimes he'll heat up his food, something he might have had for lunch or whatever, and he'll eat, he'll take a nap, he go to the gym. I don't bother him, he don't bother me. We'll walk the yard before he leaves. Then again, when he come back, we'll go out and walk together. We sit down and have dinner. And, that's pretty much our day, every single day. I love it. You know, I love it. I go on every morning and put something in the day. Then I play throughout the day. I can't comment, but I watch. Yeah. Hey, coffee and chit chat. I don't comment on a lot. Some I do comment on, but I at least put the thumbs up and I watch. Or I listen. Now, if it's something like I can't listen to Brooke Farmer videos, I gotta sit down and watch his because he always showing something. I'm like, yeah, I need to see that. But some of them I go back and I watch it because I need to see what I was listening to. But yeah, I at least hit that thumbs up. But yeah, now it's getting to the point where it's hard to comment on everything. I do try to jump in some chats, um, and speak, and I listen to them for a while. So if you see me speak in the chat and then don't say anything else, I'm there. I'm just listening, and I may be washing dishes or something, cleaning some meat or something. But yeah, some have to be watched. Yes, yeah, some have to be watched. But that's pretty much my life, and my husband and we get along great because we respect each other. I understand we compromise because it's things that I'm sure he didn't agree with or he don't care that I do or whatever. But some things he just like, okay, let's just share it, and it's okay. Same thing with my husband. I don't like we don't get on each other's nerves. We understand each other, we respect each other, and we compromise, and it's okay. We used to go on date nights every 2 weeks. We go to date night, whether it was downtown, hey Central Gardener, whether it was downtown or to the beach or somewhere. But now we've been home so long to where we'll chill. We just chill at home. We got a lot going on here, so we stay busy. Like this morning, I got up at 6 something. My husband was still asleep. I went on doing what I was doing. By the time he came outside, I already had a live running watching Lala. That was at 7:45. I had already fed the animals and a whole lot of stuff. Walked and looked at some of the plants, and my husband was coming out of the door. I was like, "Oh, you up already?" But he built the pen and the house for the pigs. We just got to put a door and let up. Uh, I've cooked breakfast, clean up. I mean everything. And now my husband's asleep. I mean we don't have anything else to do today but chill out. We're gonna harvest a watermelon and eat it, and look into what is it, pickling watermelon rind. All those things. So those are the things we enjoy doing on Saturdays if we not gone. Most of the time on a Saturday, we'll jump in the car and ride somewhere. But we spent the whole weekend gone. That's another thing. With so many animals and so many plants, you can't just leave for 2, 3 days. We can feed the chickens and the rabbits, the quail. We have to check on every day, and now we getting pigs, so we can't just. Well, and we got dogs, and they definitely these are indoor dogs that are very very spoiled. So we can't just leave anybody with our dogs, but they definitely need somebody home with them. So we have a good friend that she come and she'll stay and she'll take care of everything here. So that's the good thing about having a homestead. We can still get away because we call our friend. She'll come and hang out at the house for 2 or 3 days, and she know me. If it's here, eat it, drink it, enjoy yourself, watch TV. She got a bed to sleep in. The house. She respect us, we respect her. But hey, Rambo Green Hands, it's beautiful having a homestead, but you definitely got to remember that you still need to get away and reset sometime. And that's what we did last week. We got away so we could reset, enjoy, like, even though mentally we are home. But yeah, my casa, exactly, su casa. That's it. And I'm always asking her like, "What do you want me to cook?" She said, "I want you to cook me nothing. You always doing it. Just pack your bag so you can go." Yes, ma'am. She the type that you just gotta send her some money and don't even say nothing because she'll be like, yeah, I didn't actually call. But I tell her, you make sure you take eggs with you. If there's anything there you want to eat or drink, help yourself. There's plenty of food. You can cook. There's plenty of food there. But it's good to have people like that because I don't want to ever get to the point where we cannot leave home because we never know when we may need to leave home. But definitely need to get away so our brains can, you know, chill for a little while and then come back home. But my mind is always like, oh, I know the dog's probably eating now, or I wonder what the rat is doing, or well, one of the quail ran out of food, or was she able to get the eggs without these crazy quail jumping out? So my mind is always thinking about home, but it feels good to just get away and relax. So always get away and relax. Think about your spouse, think about your kids, because we'll put a lot of time into our homestead, the livestock, our plants. Have to remember, you still got a life, you still got family, and I was trying like that. That is why I can't do animals. I would be a soul caretaker, the soul caretaker, yeah. So me and my husband, we have like a little system with our animals. I pretty much take care of the animals. I feed them, I baby them, I spoil them. I'm the one out there holding the rabbits and all that craziness, the chickens. Like I just get in there, feed them the chickens or whatever. But he don't feed them, or he'll give them water, feed them if you need to. But that's me. Because when it comes time to butchering, like the rabbits, I cannot butcher the rabbits. I let him do that part. But he hadn't gotten that personal with them, or built this relationship with the rabbits like I have. Same thing. So I let him do all the butchering when it comes to the rabbits and the quail. Now the chickens, I'm good. Well, I can't say that about the hens. I don't know how I would do with the hens. But my meat birds, I automatically know my meat birds are going in the freezer in 8 weeks. So I name them fried chicken, baked chicken, barbecue chicken, chicken Alfredo, anything with chicken. They are chicken for the freezer. It may not be that easy with the hens, but with the pigs, I know 5 months January, it's time to go. So that's why I named them Applewood and Bacon, because I know I'm putting bacon in the freezer, and it won't be an attachment, but I know the purpose. I know what I'm doing. So mentally, I have myself prepared come January, but it's a lot of mental, preparing yourself mentally for what's next. What am I doing? So we always have a plan for the most part. We always have a plan, so we know what we're doing and what need to be done. It's not like I'm sitting around like, oh, these rabbits are my pets and I'm gonna keep them forever. No, no. We know what we keeping. We know what's our breeding stock, and why we keeping who, and that's it. But I know that if one of these girls stop having babies, you costing us money just for fertilizer. When I can get fertilizer from another one of these girls that's going to put meat in our freezer. So, everything, I understand the process, and, I respect it. So, yeah, I give them a great life, and then they serve a purpose for us, which is feeding my family. So, I know it's not easy for everybody, and it'll never be easy for everybody. But I had to put my mindset in the what if. So I don't want to get caught out here with my pants down and I'm hungry. Even though I've learned to make plant-based meats, I've learned to do so many things with the vegetables we grow. Um, Okra, I don't like it at all. I don't like sweet potatoes, but I don't mind growing it. My husband loves it, and I can take that okra, sweet potato, cauliflower, whatever, broccoli, beans, whatever I don't want to eat by itself, I put it in my make meat with it, garden. I can make. I put it in my rice. That way I don't taste it. I can put it in macaroni and cheese. So it's so many alternatives that you'll learn in this homestead lifestyle when it comes to food. Yes, transform it into something. So we gonna always eat. You know, we gonna always eat, and it may not be chicken, pork, beef, or something, but at least I can take those vegetables, turn them into meat, and it's just as good. It's gonna serve the purpose. I felt like all of these skills were improvised. All of these skills are important. Knowing how to make soap and cleaning supplies, and we don't spend much money every month in the grocery store. We don't spend too much money. We don't spend much money at all. We don't. Um, we don't have to buy cleaning supplies. I am a couponer too, so I coupon about 2 years ago, and I stocked up so good to where we haven't had to buy anything. Cleaning supplies, uh, personal hygiene, but on top of that, I learned how to make it. So I can make our own everything. Candles. I got everything I need to make whatever I need out there in that breezeway. So we don't spend a lot of money in the store. So my husband, I think he was kind of thinking about goats, or he thought about goats, but goats are kind of destructive and wild. So and he was sick a lot or something. So we kind of veered away from goats. Plus, I'm not a big goat eater, even though I like goat. I only eat goat when I go like to a Caribbean restaurant. So you can make candles out of Crisco. Yeah, absolutely. Always. That's why I'm so gung ho now. I'm like, my husband thought I was crazy over the winter, and I was saying, I want to grow this, I want to grow that. I have so many plants out here in this yard. Sometimes I'm like, this is embarrassing, all these plants. But whew, are you going to keep the chicken that follows you around? Yeah. So we separated that chicken from the rest of the flock because they were beating her up like all the time. They were beating her up. She would be in there screaming, and those chickens would be beating her up. If we'd have left her in there, she'd be gone long time ago. So we separated her, put her in the chicken tractor where the meat birds used to go, and she did great. And yeah, embarrassing never. My mother-in-law be like, "Where I got all this stuff?" The more you make, the more you save in the end. Exactly, my Renaissance grandma. Exactly. And now we grow all these herbs, vegetables, fruit, tropical fruit, animals. That freezer is so full. I told my husband, no more shopping. We don't have to go to the store for anything for a long time. We need to get this freezer cleaned out. So by January, we can be putting more meat in it, which is a whole cat. I mean, a whole pig. Um, More chickens because we got chickens coming in October. Right after the HOA, we'll get our second batch of meat birds. We have um, this litter of kits that will be born over the next week. Today and in a couple days, that will be the last breeding until sometime late fall or the beginning of the winter. So, whew, yeah, I love the hotel scene with the trees. Hilarious. Yeah, yeah. And that was the second round of taking. No, I think that was the first round of taking trees to the room, and then we left back out and came back later on that day with the second fall. We had a lot of trees, but we refused to leave our trees in the top. Like, it's too hot in Florida for that. So we bring our trees in the room. We do that everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, we bring those trees in the hotel, and it is what it is. When we go to Miami, we used to stay at a Hyatt, They don't say nothing. We come through the back door, take the trees upstairs, put them in the living room. They're good to go. So that's what we do the entire time. When we were in Miami last year, we had 19 trees in our hotel room. Oh my God. When it was time to pack the car, we packed the car the night before we came home. And we could not, we were trying to figure out where we're going to put all these plants. Trying to get all those plants in the car without breaking anything. And then we got down to what are we going to do with our luggage? We were stuffing luggage everywhere. My husband had so much stuff under his legs. I think he had a bag in his lap with snacks and food, and I was like, "Oh my God!" But you can't pass up on some of those bills. I was saying the other Friday, we bought fig trees last year in Miami. They were $5. $5 fig trees. Those trees are out there right now, loaded with fruit on. So it was worth that $5. Smuggling them into the Hyatt or the Hilton. We were in the Hilton. Uh, and trying to figure out how we're gonna get them back home. But yeah, most of the time I don't see my husband when we coming home because the plants block us. I'm just like, hey, let's go. $5 fees. We found mango trees. I mean everything. My Mickey Mouse elephant ear, I had to have that thing. Had to have it. Absolutely beautiful. And they came back this year bigger and better. That thing is amazing. So yeah, I mean that's what we do. It's fun. One every now and then we spend our summers traveling and finding plants that we want and bringing them home, doing our research and see what we can do with them. So now my big research is that um is that my phone with the background noise? No. Hello, that's probably the rabbits. You can hear the quail in the background. What's up, Hello? But we spend our summers traveling. Well, now we got a bunch of bookings, so we'll be traveling a lot. But in the winter, we usually calm down and chill more so in the fall and the winter. But like this year, we got things going on in Savannah that we've been asked to attend. We are Savannah. We'll be in Virginia at the HOA in October. I think after October, we got more things in Savannah in October. I think we got 3 bookings in October, but I think after October, then we'll chill some just for the fall and the winter. And then when the summer comes, we'll be back at it again. So, it's all a big rotation, but long as you got things planned out, it'll work out. It'll work out. So, I don't know, y'all. Lala ain't letting y'all see these babies, so I'm gonna try to catch it. Rabbits usually get in the wee hours of the morning when they feel like it's safe. All is still. So let me tell you, Lala and Lulu, all of them actually have had their babies in the middle of the day. Like I will go back and forth watching them. A couple times my husband and I left, come home, and box full of babies. Always in the middle of the day. She did have her babies early in the morning the last time, a couple months ago. But most of the time is in the middle of the day. And I'm like, what? Y'all having babies in the middle of the day? But they are super comfortable. Like Sandy, she waited for me to come out there, and then she started having babies, which freaked me out. But, whew, crazy. But yeah, the rabbits are so used to me, but they don't pay me too much attention. But Lulu, she is a new mom, so she keep moving her box around. We got her babies. We cut a milk crate to see how she would do having them in a milk crate because I worry that these boxes may be too hot and not enough air getting through the box. So we tried Lulu nesting box with a milk crate. She did great with it, but she keep pushing the crate around. So, but this is gonna be it because whew, it's hot. So I don't want them worrying about nothing. No, nothing yet, Tiffany Q to you. Nothing yet. But as soon as I turn this camera off, she'll have babies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna record it because she ain't having it. She like, nope, I don't know none of these people. Even with my husband being back there, she just like, nope, I don't fool with this dude. Hey, they call me Sunshine. So yeah, y'all want animals? I say get them if you can have them. I say get them because they serve so many purposes, so many. Like the fertilizer, the pelt on these rabbits. My husband gonna take his time. He gonna save the pelt, because you never know if or when we may need it. And the meat, yeah, you'll be out of battery then. So I think that's what happened with my other lab. The battery died. Well, I know that's what happened. I went outside. I thought the camera was still rolling. I turned around and looked at it, and it was dark. And I was like, oh, what in the world? So yeah. Oh, I joined at the right time. Yes, Lord. Got to be more careful. They call me Sunshine. She must be way back there when we were talking about the scam. Oh yeah. They call me Sunshine. What did you get from the Asian market? I think you went to the Asian market last night. What did you get good? I know sometimes they can have some pretty good stuff. Mary grow with me. Hey, Soil Sister. Soil Sister 64. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna end this thing and maybe I'll catch her. But go back, look at our playlist when Sandy had her kids. My husband had to do a voiceover because I was freaking out. I was out there like, what in the world? Let me see. I might be able to pull it up. Let's see if I can do this. Oh my God, you talk about somebody freaking out. I was out there like about to watch that. I'm gonna see if I can pull up this video with Sandy. When Sandy had I went to the wrong thing. Had her babies. Hmm. Okay. So I may be able to share this playlist. Baby Rabbit Farm. That's a short. Oh my God, this freaked me out so bad. Let me go back here. Share this screen. Y'all can see this. Oh, you know what? It's just not gonna have no sound. But yeah, y'all, this freaked me out so bad. It's a hot mess. Hot as hateness out here. Yeah. First time I saw your rabbit was with Lady Farm brought me back to childhood when we had rabbits in our backyard in some cages. Yes. I mean, to be honest, the rabbits love it. Look at that. I was like, oh my God, she was having babies out on the wire. You talk about freaked out. I was freaked out. I'm like, should I put it in the box? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just leave it on the wire and will she fix it? And it was like, no, you put them in the box. Calm down. You got this. I was like, oh my God, all this blood. Am I supposed to touch this? She was like, yeah, you can. Oh my goodness, but it was great. She was calm. She didn't try to attack me or nothing. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. So my husband did an entire voiceover with this video because I was out there screaming bloody murder. But she wanted to build her nest in the front of the box, and I kept taking it and putting it in the bag because back in the box. I'm like, why you keep building this nest out here? So then I found out that this is what they do. Look at that baby, nervous to handle. Why they that small? Yeah, so now I'm used to handling. I go out there, I just pick them up, check them all every day. I was so scared she was gonna step on them and hurt them, so I was like, let me move these babies. But I didn't want to, I didn't want to bother her process, but I didn't want her to step on them at all. So she did good. We did good. I was freaking out though. But she lost 5 or 6 babies then. Look at that. I was like, Jesus Christ, girl. You're just pushing these things out. But it doesn't bother me. I am a nurse. I don't like vomit, but I can deal with it. All pee, poop, and blood in the world doesn't really bother me. It's just mucus and vomit that I'm like, nah. So it's normal for them to have babies and not all survive. But I think she had 9. She had a lot, and some of them didn't survive. But I just moved the ones that didn't survive, and she just kept right on pushing. I'm like, goodness. But this was her first litter. You talk about freaked out. I was like, oh, and she be so calm. They so calm about it. Woo. One, two. Sandy like, y'all ain't gonna catch me like that. Lala, she is not having it. Oh, goodness. That is a lot. Yes, that is a lot for a first time mom. Um, Lulu is a first time mom. She had 2, which is pretty normal. 1 or 2 is pretty normal, but yeah, she had 9. So that was a lot. And Itty Bitty was telling me that sometimes too many can be overwhelming for the mom. So some may eat and some might not, or some may not eat enough, and it's just hard for her to keep up. So I think she ended up with 5 babies. I think it was 5. Let me look and see. But it was perfect for her. Whatever she had left was perfect. I think she had those 3 October. So I read them in November. Yeah, she had 9 and 5 survived. That was at the end of December. They must have to be quiet. Being at the bottom of the food chain, they can't be heard. Very quiet. Very quiet. She made absolutely no noise. Yeah, I think Lala is gonna have a big litter, but I think Sandy litter will be bigger than Lala's. Sandy is huge. She is a big girl anyway, but yeah, I think they'll both have big litters. They had 7 babies each last time, 2 months ago. 2 months ago, 3 months ago. We usually wait about 8 weeks before we rebreed them. So it's been about three. The babies are about 3 months now. That's that's me playing. Mhm. I think last night probably work on candles tomorrow. Making candles is fun. So see, she was having like 2 at a time. I'm like, am I supposed to touch this? So I would just separate them. I would take the ones that didn't make it and put them up, and I would take the ones that did make it and separate them. So, woo. But yeah, I think they're gonna have big litters. And sometimes they can prolong. It is hot out there, even though they have a fan. Sometimes that'll hold them up from labor, and sometimes being a big litter will hold them up too. Let me see if I can skip this. I don't know how this works. Yep. But yeah, it was a mess. I was like, oh my God, is this supposed to be all this blood? Oh, she was just spitting them out. I was like, oh my goodness, what in the world? But then I learned, leave them alone. They got this. I was like, what in the world? All this blood. Why is she bleeding so much? So I don't know if the other rabbits ever bleed that much when they have babies, but when we go out there and find babies, we never like, oh my goodness. And she cleaned herself up. Like, you don't have to go and do anything. But this day, I was out there like, what is going on? Yeah, I was afraid to get the baby. I'm like, it's a baby in there. A couple on YouTube make lard from their pigs. So yeah, I saw somebody making lard, and I said I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it and see how it turned out. So, um, some people put them in. Some people just put the lard in crock pot. Some people put it in the oven for a couple hours. So I'm definitely gonna try it because that's best thing to fry chicken in. But that saves you from having to buy any type of grease or anything later on in life. So why not use it if you got it? You might as well use it. How much do you sell your rabbits for? So just depend. Most of the time our rabbits go for 40. I think it's $40 now. We She was spitting them things out so fast. I was like, goodness, babe, you ready to eat mangoes? I know a couple of them. Right? So the Hollis did that and filmed it. The lard, I saw it. Um, Permaculture did it too, and I filmed it. So that's her feeding her babies. So they actually feed their babies. Most of the time, you'll never see a rabbit nursing their babies, delivering their babies, or anything. And I go out there and they just like, oh, let me get in here and feed my babies, nurse my babies, or whatever. So it's fun. I mean, I think it's amazing to see this process, but Lala ain't having it because she down there like, yeah. So, and it could be the heat, prolong it, or it could be a huge litter. So, just take a little more time. She definitely gonna take her time. So, it's like this camp off. We'll go out there later and check, and her babies will be tucked away, eating and chilling. So, I have a whole playlist with um the rabbits, growing up. And I'm gonna do it again because we have so many more subscribers, new subscribers. So I am going to film these babies growing up so you can see how fast. But every week we put out a new rabbit video. Yeah, might wait till it's dark and cooler out. Yeah. So, and like it's crazy because they born with no hair, and within 2 days or so, you can start seeing the little peach fuzz growing. So they grow so fast, but they are super cute when they start opening their eyes, popping around, and then they'll start getting out. Sometimes we'll go out there and one of the babies out can't get back in. So my husband put like little blocks on the outside so that they can come in and out of the box. So they might have been 2 days old or something here. They got a little bit of peach fuzz, Sandy's little beans. But all her babies look like that, black and white. They have little black spots on them. But yep, that is a rabbit's life. So y'all, I ain't gonna bore y'all no longer. However, I will keep y'all updated on what this mama is out there doing. She chilling. She at the beach right now. She like, yeah, y'all keep waiting. You coming here to talk, babe? Hmm? Mango. What kind is this?
It's the big one.
Oh, it was soft already? This the Philippine mango. So this mango, let me show y'all this mango. This mango was huge. This is one mango. Then I'm gonna let y'all go. Awesome video. I'm not dragging this thing right. What am I doing? This is one mango, a whole plate full.
And I'm like,
I know. I ain't never turned on the light. So y'all see my husband over there like a ghost. It's tangy. Tangy. Yummy. Huge. Yeah. This is a Philippine. I think it's from the Philippines or somewhere. He said it's tangy. But y'all know we've been eating mango all week. We had so much mango coming home. Every day we eating a mango or two. And we still have what, three in there.
you think
Not tangy.
maybe that piece that you got to try one of the middle pieces. The end pieces that is ass it's sweet, but it got kind of
All
Ain't like
right,
that
y'all.
citrus taste like the other one did, but
Thinking about rabbits. Get rabbits, Cena Renee. G Mama Groves got. I think G Mama Groves raised her rabbit indoor, but I think rabbits are amazing. They definitely good for fertilizer. You know, I think they are a great companion.
this one wasn't that thing.
They'll keep you entertained, and I know y'all. We just sitting here enjoying these. This guy, but it is a little tangy. It is a little tangy.
It's like the only certain bushels of it.
Hmm. But it's good. I don't want no more. It tastes like that little tart, tangy piece was kind of weird.
Has absolutely no fiber. It's juicy, sweet, but a tangy good.
Yeah, and I don't know when he picked these
Mm,
because they were completely hard when he gave them to us,
yeah.
and now they are almost like perfect. So my husband liked tart, sweet tart type. Oh, we gotta go get the watermelon.
Mm-hmm. Still got the tripod out
That tripod has been busy today. And look at Lala.
there. I ain't studying y'all.
She like, y'all want to keep watching. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get on with y'all day. I don't know who else is live, but we will definitely be back Monday. I'm gonna release our video tomorrow. So,
Like my
cause this what time is it? Two something.
Saturday afternoon.
I know. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get up off here. I'm gonna let y'all watch Lala until I get back there to get that camera. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. Make sure you stay cool, stay hydrated. Check on your folks. Y'all know me. My Renaissance grandma. I probably got a half a bottle of bug spray. Be using the crap out of that bug spray. But yeah, we appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. See y'all Monday, 9 a.m.
Easy. On ghosts.
You ghosts, you keep coming back. Look. Ooh. Lala look nice and comfy.
That's when I get back there. Sandy there hurt me.
I went. Oh yeah. Hey, little baby. What y'all doing? Hanging out? Sandy? Good. Good. Still pushing the babies around. Feel good right here, y'all. Oh no. What's up, girlfriend? Chilling. Wait a minute. Wait, what you doing? Sandy, why your house look a mess all the time?
camera on, this camera off, like that. Mama is busy. I was just going to cut this thing off, y'all. Mama is busy. Look at her. Where she at? Well, I'm about to put it back. I was just trying to move it for a second. She is pulling the crap out of her hair. So I was going to cut it off, but I'm going to let it run. Oh, you don't have your phone. I hope that's a good view, y'all. Just trying to make sure y'all can see. Uh-oh. She's like, oh yeah, I'm about to get these out. You gotta get out of here. I can't tell because it don't give you, you can't zoom or, and just, you gotta watch these buttons. What buttons? These three. But it looks so dark. You can't cut the light on. Mm-hmm. Plus that might bother. Huh? So the light might bother. I think it's good. We'll go look at it in the house. You want to go up? Yeah, she up ahead of me. All right, let's move it up. Are you? back up there.
So she
Alright,
made
we gotta
sure
move back. Your phone don't echo. I just have to turn the volume back on.
she turned in the angle that y'all can see. Every time you see her like convulsing, you have
She said, "Let me turn my back. I don't need these folks looking." So I don't know how many she had so far, but
so she eating whatever
cleaning up.
waste. Yeah.
Mhm. Hey, Midnight Green.
She only had us waiting for 6 hours.
No, she had us waiting for 8.
8 hours. Jesus.
Whew, Jesus, that was a labor. Yeah.
So anything that's coming out with them, she is consuming at the time. So uh, no prey will actually be able to detect that she had babies trying to get her.
Ugh, they clean up. Lala, you're doing great. Yes. Hey, Audrey.
Y'all see one right now
Oh,
coming
oh,
out.
poor little babies. Like most of the time, she always have her babies in the middle of the day. She had them at one time in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
When we came back from the store one day, she had them. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
hey,
What's up, Audrey Willis?
Willis.
There was a lot of people actually waiting for this moment,
I
but
know.
the wait was a little long.
There's a baby near the door.
That's one right there.
Look,
Hmm.
she be spitting them suckers out. Hey, Chama's phone. Look, we can't even run and say, hey, y'all, she finally having them. They're here.
Yes.
She like, shh, don't tell nobody else. Ooh, y'all, it's been a long day. I feel well rested. Look, we done went. Is that a black baby?
Look like
We done went and harvested watermelon and started working on that video right on time.
it.
There it is. Yep.
Yep. There they are.
There they are. How many babies y'all?
So guess what y'all think?
Guess how many babies will we get? We'll give away some seeds to the closest one. Please don't hit it on the dot. 5. Uh oh. Uh oh. Where my pen? My pen at? Where is my notebook? Let me write these numbers down.
Spit them out.
Spit them out. Get out of here. Got 19 people in here. We playing a guessing game. How many babies
You
will
only get one
Lala
guess now. One guess.
will Lala have?
Your first guess is your guess.
Happy
Five.
5. Next page.
So Scrambler. 7.
7.
Audrey Willis got 6.
6.
Plans to prosper. 7. I don't know what you got there. So, child, no, Psalms 46. 7.
Uh oh. So many sevens in there.
Yeah.
Okay, Psalm said 12. We're gonna go with your 12. Brown
Brown
sugar.
sugar. Homestead.
6. Thank you, Midnight Garden. So,
Alright. She's sitting up like she might be finished. I don't know.
Midnight said, she said, I'm gonna let y'all wait these 8 hours out. I'm gonna spit these suckers out in about 5 minutes. I think 9 is what. So that is Tomika.
Tamika Wells.
Sit 9. So y'all that got double. I mean, I don't know how you want to do that. Well, I guess we'll keep it because my Renaissance, if it's 7, she gets 7 first. We'll go back. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, if they hit dead, just the ones who hit dead,
Just send
all
them
the
all.
seats. Yeah. They almost might be closer to them, closer than them. If, so sure, 'cause we got 7, 8. We don't have 10. We have 5.
We do have a five. Happy Life.
So
5,
everybody's
6,
right
7,
around the
8,
same.
9, 12. 12. Song. Was this the largest we ever seen Lala get?
Um, yeah, it looked like it. She had them pretty quick if she could finish. But sometimes they'll have another little
Yeah.
round.
Take a little break. David Corey. 12.
So she
Oh
gonna
my
make
God.
sure everything's in order.
She
And
is a deep freak.
then she gonna put them all in the hole and cover them up, put them to sleep. So
I
right
took
now
a
she
nap.
probably feeding
I took a nap and woke up to honey buns. Honey bunnies.
them.
Great day. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she made us wait on this one.
I'm glad I got patience because my only thing is I get nervous once a live is too long. Like I don't want people to be like, oh my goodness, that's too long. But I also think about the fact that so many people have never seen,
Yeah, something like this.
yeah, yeah, whether it's rabbits, quail, pigs. So I think it's awesome, and I try to share that experience. So even if my husband have to come back and chop the video up, if he can, I'll get him to cut it at like 2:30 or something, 2 hours and 30 minutes. That way it won't be so long. But you can always skip through to this part because whew, I mean I love it. I can sit and watch this for 8 hours and get things done. So and I know a lot of people have just let it run. This is the second lap. It's great, but yeah.
Yeah.
How
So
much do your rabbits cost?
for $40.
$40 each for our rabbits, and they full of Zealand's. Yes, people watch animal videos for hours. I know it drive me crazy. I'd be like, "Oh God, I'm gonna end this, y'all," and then later on, and people be like, "No," with the quail, they were like, "Put the phone down and go cook." I'm like, I just feel like
Bothering
yeah, yeah, and I know people have a choice to be here, but I'm also thinking, man, I would love to see. Like I can sit and watch cows and horses and pigs have babies all day.
waiting for that climax, and this is generally it.
Yeah,
She ain't turned the right direction, but he actually got the gist of it. He saw
yeah, you
something
saw
on
them
one eye.
babies. Yeah,
Y'all see how they respond, how they react to the whole thing.
I just said I am people.
And
Nature and its beauty. Yes, yeah, I think it's amazing.
this is something that's not, hardly caught on camera at all because they do it so fast and it's so secretive
Yeah,
that most people cannot catch it.
so I give her a little while, and make sure she'll let you know when she's done. She'll come out of that box and move around some.
Yeah. So right now she probably feeding them, letting them feed, and then she gonna
She'll cover them. And look, she looking like you talking about me. I just left the country taking calves to sell.
mm,
Boy, where you at? Where's the beef? Uh-oh. I'm excited about. I'm always excited about new adventures. When my husband like, yeah, let's see about that.
yeah. She more reactive, more, yeah, let's take a lot of stuff in consideration before we make this decision.
Yeah, I'm like, we got this. Let's go. She like kind of put him to bed. Yeah, she could put those babies to bed now. She's like, ooh, drop that load. People ain't see nothing, did y'all? She come out and eat.
She she OCD.
She is very OCD. So I was showing them earlier the difference in her and Sandy. Sandy and Lulu, which is one of Lala's baby, the black bunny that had babies yesterday. Lulu is very clean too, because this morning she was getting all the hair out of the floor, all the grass, and putting it back. Will the babies be separated from her after she complete delivery? No. She will keep her babies for at least 6 weeks.
Yeah, they'll be jumping around the cage, getting on her nerves
Yep.
before they come out.
So we leave the box in for about 6 weeks too. And what she'll do is, well, we'll take her box out probably about 4 weeks. But what she usually would do is get on top of the box, get away from the babies. But in about 4 weeks, they gonna be getting on top with her. So there's no hiding from them. But we leave the babies in for at least 6 weeks, so she can feed, nurse them, and that way it keep the babies and mom safe.
And by that time, they'll start eating the pellets and grass
Yeah.
also.
They
with
always
her.
start with grass. They'll eat the grass inside the box, and then they'll start getting out and eating her food. Then it's like a battle for who gonna eat the most. We are. But yeah, she's cleaning up. Look at how much they moving back there. Ooh, can you imagine all that inside her belly?
Hmm.
Mm.
That's thinking how many of them it is. It don't look like a whole lot.
It don't.
But I'm assuming she pretty much know what she do.
Mm-hmm. She like, yo, hold on now. And it's crazy because they are blind and they cannot hear the babies. When they born, they cannot hear, they cannot see. But they know where that mama is. They can find her. They can find their little hole to go back and sleep in. Like now they probably coming out because they can smell her. They like, mama, it's time to eat. No. You're welcome, Midnight Green.
We'll go out there and check. Once she get everything cleaned up, we'll go out there and count them.
Yeah. And we're gonna count them live because if you guess the correct number of babies she had, we'll send you some seeds. So how many babies do you think Lala had? Let's pick a pound and a half of blueberries from a blueberry farm.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of that, I got blackberries I need to pick.
You got what, a half a freezer bag full?
Thinking about making some jam. I wouldn't mind going to a blueberry farm too. I want to pick some.
Mm-hmm.
I think the nearest one I know of is Recourse.
Yeah, remember we went out to
That's a little far for some blueberries.
yes. I was gonna can this weekend, but we had so much we needed to do. Like we knew we had 3 litters of rabbits being born sometime throughout the weekend. We needed to start getting things together for um, the pig pen. So I said I was gonna can this weekend, but then I thought about we got a lot to do. Straight eating. What? Love fruit. Yeah, we love fruit too. But goodness, be a whole lot of fruit out there sometime.
Yeah, we just ate some big old mangoes and man, that thing filled you up.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is huge.
It
What you
was,
said it was? What kind
I
of
think
thing?
this was
Thing had to weigh about 3, 4 pounds.
that was a one big mango. She like, I gotta take a break.
I look at watching all night.
Yeah.
So you can play with my babies before I put them up.
I'm canning sweet pickles later tonight. Hmm. Like bread and butter,
Sweet pickle.
sweet pickles.
Now that we got some information on canning, I definitely wouldn't mind growing some cucumbers. The actual pickle. But you don't even eat pickles, but I
I
do.
eat bread and butter. I'll eat a pickle, but not. I just eat the wedges, like one wedge. I'm done.
Mm.
But I like bread and butter because I use them for my coleslaw, um, potato salad. Whenever I make stuff like that, I use bread and butter. I just chop them
I can eat pickles like um, I love putting a piece of candy in the middle of them,
and let it freeze.
and melt the flavors together.
Well, we have
Usually be 9 liters or
we
something
got a
like that.
bunch of different kind of pickles. I just don't know which one is best. Like I know sunshine.
Yeah, yeah. We coming all the way to the edge. Like, hey, that's why I sent you over there, mom.
Mm-hmm. Just got a blueberry start. I hope to make it off when I transplant it. Bread and butter sweet pickles from my cucumbers that I grew. Yes, I love bread and butter.
Yeah, I got a couple of blueberry bushes out there, and like I haven't had a whole bunch of luck with blueberries. Uh, This year was the first year that they actually did something. But generally, well, last year I ran it over with a lawnmower.
Yeah, it was doing good though last year. Was that last year? No, but yeah, last year we got some off there.
Yeah, before I ran it over.
I know I was like, what happened to the blueberry bush?
I like, oh shit, I forgot.
I keep saying about the jackfruit. I was like, I didn't want to leave all that stem there because I figured it might be taken away from the energy. But I was like, let me just cut it. She pulling hair. Goodness, girl. You be like Sandy, naked neck. You guys handle the babies doing after 4 weeks, or is it anything taken care of by the mom? So the mom do everything, but I handle them every single day, multiple times a day. So inside, go out there, and I will count them, check them all out, make sure all of them are alive and well. And I do that every day, multiple times. So who has a recipe for bread and butter pickles? I need it, please. Go live and show me, please. So, Chine Moss Farm, was that Chine Moss that said she did bread and butter? Yep, bread and butter pickles. I'm dehydrating the rest of the pickles in the freezer.
Hmm. How you do that
What, dehydrate?
in the freezer?
She on the
Oh,
ones
she
that
take
she
them
had.
out of the freezer and
Hmm.
dehydrate them.
That's the thing. What I was saying earlier about the fryer. Here we go with that conversation. I was saying that it's a safe space. I mean, a space saver. Once you got things that just take up too much space, people turn freeze drying. I think one of her babies lost USD. I got it right here. What am I looking for? Bread and butter pickles.
What you usually use those for? You use them for something.
Bread and butter.
Yeah.
I use them for coleslaw.
Mm,
I usually don't buy sweet. What is it? Sweet relish or something?
relish.
Relish. I usually just chop up my bread and butter, but I always put it in my.
So I'm definitely, I think cucumbers definitely will be on the menu for next season. I have grown them before, even though I didn't eat them. Man, you talking about so many cucumbers. It's crazy. I had
I,
way more than even if I did eat them, I could use.
pickle.
and then you're pretty much picking them every day because you want to get them.
Bread butter zucchini. What?
Midnight. It will be 6 weeks before we separate.
6 to 9.
Yeah. So the thing is, she do go out there and handle them because it's a way to check and see if they're eating and see if the mother is feeding them.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much looking at their bellies and tell if they're round, they're eating. You will rarely see the mother inside the nest feeding them, so you have to check and make sure that they are eating.
I don't like sweet pickles, only dill and relish. Dill relish. That what is it? The miracle berry make the pickles so sweet. Ooh,
Yes.
so sweet. So good.
Mhm.
Their mama was tearing them pickles up. It was like, oh man. Yeah. If we buy kosher, ooh, them things be so weight.
Yeah. So if y'all guys have never saw, just, it's a berry that grows that changes your taste bud, and anything sour makes it sweet. So yeah. So dill, the kosher, is one of the things we use. We use lemons,
Limes.
limes, and apple cider vinegar.
Oh, the worst. But it is very sweet once you get that berry.
Yeah.
Very sweet. When I do can and I have Homestead hot videos on to follow her. So I did find the bread and butter pickles in the USDA book. It's on 6-9. So if who asked for it? David Corey? Corey, if you look online, or I'm sure you can probably find it on YouTube, but USDA Complete Guide to Home Canning is 6-9. Exactly how to can.
Yeah. So I don't know. I ain't never watched Homestead W. So
I watched her a couple times. I just what was what had me was people don't tell you.
exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah. So that would lose me sometimes. Do you have any miracle berry seeds? Like,
Um, what we do with this?
we do
We do
have
seeds.
seeds. Know what I need to do? I need to take those. So I got seeds in the freezer, but I don't know
Yeah. So the thing is, we don't know how viable the seeds are
once I freeze
once you
them.
freeze them on. But once we get some more off the tree and harvest them,
I set the seeds right out.
yeah, hate to see something that
You won't
yeah
germinate
waste your time.
like we do. Yeah, I'll send seeds out in the next few weeks, and they pretty easy to germinate. I say just put them in some soil. I put them in a bag in some moist soil, and put it in a dark, warm place, and forget about it. Set your alarm to remind you in a month or two that you got seeds in a dark place. Where they at? 9 times out of 10, they'll be germinated. Drop them in some soil, keep them out the sun, or you can just drop them in the sun and keep them out the way. And like, are you thinking about getting some rabbits? I think rabbits are a great addition to any homestead or small garden or farm. What you think, babe?
Definitely, once you get you a maiden pair, if you actually plan on using them for food, you won't never have to purchase any anymore. But even for pets, if you want to use them, I mean, they're great pets. But yeah,
Yes,
you gotta know what you're doing, so you won't end up with more than what you.
yeah, yeah. If you just want them for pets, you probably are better off with one because you will have
Yeah,
an
time.
army quick. We just had 14 babies 3 months ago. Before that, we had 10.
And real conservative with the way we actually handle our rabbits. We make sure we space them out
Yeah, every three
long.
months.
Yeah. So and it's not required.
Yeah,
She can make now, get pregnant again right now.
right now. Yeah, that's the thing with rabbits. That's why you keep them separate because he may attack her babies or she will be very protective over her babies, but he definitely gonna go after her and mate again, and she'll be having babies in 30 days again. So on top of what she just had, she'll be having more in 30 days before you can separate these from her. So you definitely want to control your breeding. That way you don't have 500 rabbits.
Yeah, because not only that, 8 weeks, 8, 10 weeks, he'll mate with all the all the
All the
buddies,
babies.
all the babies, and
Yep.
all of them will be pregnant too.
Yep.
So
There's no incest in this game. Daddy will go get it. And the brothers,
yeah, and the brothers.
and you don't want these brothers and sisters mating with each other.
Not for the same letter. So you want to go check them out, see how
Yeah.
many you got. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and count them up. We'll so she that did her thing.
Oh, I was saying, I'm gonna take us off. And we're gonna go outside, pull the babies out, and show you what these babies look like, and then I'll show you what 1 day old babies look like because Lulu had her babies yesterday.
Mm.
So we'll see these newborns and 1 day olds. Let's go.
All right, Miss Lala. Lala, like I'm cleaning up. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box, Mama? She said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 Sherry, girl, doing all this hair. Can't see. You trying to do this thing so."
No, that's it. No, we're gonna block you out of here.
Yeah. What are you doing? Good girl. Good girl. You got hair everywhere. Said it's all right. I keep them warm though. You done lost a few pounds. You gonna let me check the babies? Lala, like, wait a minute. These little things are fat. You looking for your mama? Here is one newborn baby full of hair towards who face? This way? So remember that spot. So that is a round belly. That's all right. Time to eat, mama? No. Time for me to get out of here. Oh, I was about to say. Go ahead, you can get up there. So we got one here. One here. Can you see that big? Whoa. Number two. Number three. You can't see him again. Mm-mm. That's number three. Wait a minute, y'all. Stay right here. Number four. Little black babies. What's this? Number five. Number five. Number six. Oh. This the one that was holding everybody up. Number seven. I think we got seven. Yeah, I think so. Let me make sure. So all of this is her hair that she has been pulling. As you can see, it's pretty clean in there. No blood, no sack, no anything. So I'm gonna lay a little bit of hair down there. and I'm gonna put them back in her hole. I'm gonna put them back. I'm gonna count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, guys. So y'all got 7.
7.
Congratulations to the winners.
7 is it. So I got a piece of paper in the house where I wrote down everybody that said 7. If you said 7, make sure you email me at black with no apostrophe S. Black Tropical Homestead. Good girl. You did a good job, girlfriend. You're a good mama. I bring you a treat. If you said 7, unplug that thing. Make sure you email me. When I go in the house, I'm gonna put my email up. Make sure y'all got it right. And I'm gonna show you these 1-day-old babies. So this mama is next in line. She like, yeah, this mama don't play about hers. She like, oh, what's going on? What you want? Just come and check your babies. You know how the doctor do when you're in the hospital. You got these suckers turned to the side too. They were born about 24 hours ago. This is Lulu's first. You gotta hold these suckers, they'll jump out your hand. I don't want y'all to see it and be like, oh my gosh, hey, drop the rabbit, the bunny. They'll just jump out your hand. You gotta watch them. Don't you, babe? Because he used to be like, oh man, you're just dropping them. I'm like, no. And then one day, this is Lulu number 2. This is her first litter, and I'm gonna show y'all what I look for when I come out and check them a few times a day. I look for this little round belly eating babies. As long as it's round, you know your babies are eating. Perfect little beans. They bounce. They like little beans. They like popcorn. They'll pop right out your hand on the ground. Lulu like, yeah, not my babies. So these are 1-day-old little baby beans. And they doing good. See how they popping around in there? She like, wait. Don't put this bed back here. Good. We straight. She move her babies where she want her babies. She like them turn. I call it her stroller. That she will turn them and do what she want to do with them. And then she good. She don't like them close to Thumper. She don't like them close to Sandy. So she is in between both of them. But she put them where she want them. Because she the mama. Look, she looking at him like, yo, these my babies. Mind your business. He like, I'm the baby daddy. I'm
I'm the pappy.
the daddy. It popped the whole thing off. Put a screw back in. It's just, this is too high. Let me see. I might can pop up my, see if I can figure this out. Email us at Black Tropical. Thank you, babe. Look at the little rabbits. Hey, do-it-yourself homestead. I'm the pappy. Wealth Talk Productions. What's up, Soil Family? Thumper said, "Add a pappy." Exactly. Yeah. Oh, what did I do? I wanted my email to stay up there for a minute. So what we got, babe? 6 babies? 7 babies. So if you said 7, make sure you email us at blacktropicalhomestead at gmail. Okay. So I need to figure this thing out right quick. I cannot. I can't. Let me go back to the comments. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Settings. I got it. I got it. Video. Let me see how well this thing works. These babies are, what are they? About, can't remember when they were born, but they are about 8 weeks old, 9 weeks old, maybe 10 weeks. They are close to, these are they just chilling. Hello, babies. Okay, let's go in the house and see who wants it. They like, what do you want? What do you want? You gonna bring the tripod, babe? Girls, I'll come back and get eggs in a minute. I think I gotta turn this one off because it's gonna be screaming.
This one. Let's see. Okay. I didn't want it to be echoing in y'all ear. All right, so I can turn this one on. I'm in the dark. All right, so we got 7 babies, y'all. 7 babies. My husband is. Let's see what I've been missing. Make sure nobody asked any questions. Okay, we talked about that. They are so tiny, delicate. Yes. Um, what is a lot of babies? So 7 is pretty normal for Lala. She had 7 babies last time, so 7 is pretty normal for them. For her anyway. They can have up to 19 babies, I think 18 babies or something. So some rabbits can have a lot of babies. So that's why you want to, when you raising them for either way, you want to control the breeding because think every 30 days, soon as like Lala just had her babies, she can be rebred right now. We just don't breed ours too soon. We wait. We give them their 6 weeks with their babies to nurse them, and then we rebreed them at about 8 weeks. So she'll take about a 2 month break. Yeah, that's a lot of hair, right? And she's still full of hair. But we give them about an 8 week break, and then so it's about 3 months before she have to worry about babies again. At least carrying in it. So have to. What you say, babe? I ain't hear you. So the buck is all black. He does have some red hair. Babe, I ain't hear you.
this time of year anyway. We ain't gonna breed them anymore.
Yeah. So we're not gonna breed them anymore at all until the weather change. So it may be October, November before we breed them again. But we have plenty of meat for the freezer. We do sell 2 or 3 out of our litter. So um like now we have 7, 8, 9 babies, and then Sandy may have 7 babies or so herself. So we'll sell 2 or 3 out of this set, and then the rest will go in the freezer. So we always make sure we sell some, and that will help pay for anything they may need over the next few months. So if we sell 2 or 3, they pay for their own food. So that's pretty much how we do it, and it's pretty good. Little pot belly, yep. Look for that little belly. They are so adorable. Thumper, um, look at the little rats. 9 hours of labor, but yay. I know, right? I was just getting ready to go turn off the camera, and she was pulling hair. I was like, what? Okay, because their cages are so close. Does the male want to mate again right now? Nope. So he will sit and look and see what they doing or what's going on. But we usually don't put the babies right beside him. And if you do, they'll move them. They don't want their box somewhere, they'll move it. But yeah, he can't bother them. We have him in the last cage, the smallest cage, and he won't bother them. He just hang out down there like he the man. They can mate through the cage. I've heard that they can mate through the cage, but we have our cage set up so they can't even get like up on each other. She can go nose to nose with him, but it's a space in between the wire, and it's a board down there. So I'm not sure how they're able to pull that off, but I hear that they can mate through the cage. Um, do rabbits eat a great deal more when pregnant? No, they eat good, but not a whole lot more. We don't have to give the babies eat more than the mamas, but it's more. It's a lot of babies, so they don't eat a whole lot of food though. We may go through what you think, babe, a bag and a half a month, maybe a bag a month.
Yeah.
About a bag a month.
Including the straw.
So they eat straw. We do give them banana leaves. The babies, they don't get anything but straw at first. And they'll start, whenever they start eating a little bit of pellets, we let them eat just at their own pace. But we don't give them any greens until they're at least 8 weeks old. And then we'll give them a little banana leaf or something. But they don't eat. The moms, even when pregnant, they don't eat like a whole lot of food. They will get sterile when it's too hot too. Yeah. So when it's too hot, we just don't breed them because we don't want them to overheat. So you could lose your mom, the babies, and everything. To me, it's just not worth it. You get all the meat you need when it's not too hot. So this is their last for now. Sandy's due date. Sandy is due actually no later than Tuesday. So sometime between Monday, tomorrow, and Tuesday, I say Sandy may have her babies.
And Sandy tend to have a larger litter.
Yeah, she can have a larger litter. So sometimes the larger litter will prolong them a day or so. But normally around, oh, that's you over there. That's your. I'm like, what is that?
Oh.
But it's okay. That's my husband, y'all. I was like, what is that?
I thought I was okay.
Sandy, you will pop up just certain things, certain ways to make you. At least your arm was.
Yeah.
But
so we're responsible breeders. So we care for our animals. We make sure we do what's best for them. We take care of them. We love them. We treat them well. Some people don't agree with the outcome in the end, but they live a great life.
They live a great life. Yeah. I mean, and they live a longer life with us than they would on their own, and safe. So once, if they ever get out, they will lay there under their cage because they want to get back in. They want to be safe. They know their food and water is there, and that's their safety. They want to be there. They not hurting they for anything. Everything is right there in their cage, and they want to be there. So
And you see how they respond to my wife, so they completely comfortable with her,
yeah.
and they
What's
know
the
what's her
leading
purpose.
cause of dry skin?
Oh wow.
Nightbot said, "What's the leading cause of dry skin?" A towel. I usually don't even read these jokes, but
I do.
when somebody say, I'm like, oh, let me go see.
I was trying to think of something that he would say as a joke, but I kept thinking
Eclipse it. How does the moon cut his hair? Eclipse it.
that.
Come on,
I don't
Nightbot.
know where they become. I mean, those are good. Those are good jokes.
They are. They are.
But how they come up with so many of them?
I don't know.
Because you rarely see the same one twice.
One time I did when I first put Nightbot on here. I was like, Nightbot repeating these jokes? And then people would say, oh, I got better jokes than Nightbot. I was like, hey, do your thing. We all here for the entertainment and fun. So, but all right, y'all. It's been 3 hours. See, babe, you just popped up. 3 hours and 38 minutes for round two. So we did see Lala's babies be born finally. I don't know if my husband can chop this up or what, but we did talk a little bit more in this. Well, we talked in the first one too, but it was 4 hours and 45 minutes long. So we appreciate y'all. All the super chats. I think that was the first one when we got super chats. But all the thumbs up, y'all watching. I'm glad y'all were able to experience this. I love experiencing these natural births. It is painless. It's safe. She happy. She had her babies. All are doing well. 7 babies. Who are Windows? Let's see.
They're laughing when I said I want to be a comedian. They're not laughing now.
Yeah. Funny, right? My Renaissance grandma plans to who is this? Plans to purpose. I think that's who that is.
That wasn't the name, but yeah.
That wasn't the name.
There's plans to something, but prosperity or something like that. Prosperous or something.
Let's see. I want to write it down. So I need y'all. Psalms 146.
Psalms put down 2. But he did say
7
first.
But then with all the repeats, so I'm gonna take the first number because I was thinking we got a lot of repeat numbers, and then they came back. So
let's keep
the numbers. Plans to prosper. We got seeds, y'all.
I guess we just assuming that everybody that one grows.
I hope y'all grow. Because we ready to help you grow. All right. Thank you so much for this live stream. I've never seen Bunny Bird before. That was super exciting, entertaining, educational. Thank y'all. You guys are fabulous. Have an enjoyable evening, weekend. Yeah, that's what it's time for. Drinks on you. I think drinks on my husband. What drinks? Doja did give you $10. She tipped the waitress for us. So y'all know me. Y'all be safe. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Plans to prosper. Psalms 146. My Renaissance grandma. Y'all make sure y'all email me so I can send your seeds off. Yeah, make sure y'all email me your address at blacktropicalhomestead@gmail.com. We appreciate y'all. We absolutely love y'all for all of the thumbs up, all of the just watching with us, hanging in there. But yeah, y'all saw it. So I'm gonna put somewhere. I'm gonna put what time she started having, so people can just fast forward. Because there was a lot of people watching earlier. So, but y'all that hung in, y'all got to see it. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay hydrated and stay safe.